Let's ask our next speaker for his opinion on the current situation in society. Mr. Dev Vadvani has an MBA in finance and economics and is an investment banker and public speaker. Mr. Vadvani, the floor is yours.
Hi guys, my name is Dev Vadvani and I join you today from Dubai. My background is finance and economics. I've been a hedge fund manager on Wall Street for 11 years and I now run a global e-commerce business based out of Dubai and Hong Kong. And to answer your question, AI is so advanced, it can actually ravage a lot of employment, which will destroy society. Because understand, society and the economy runs on consumption. And consumption basically happens only when a person is employed and they have a job. So you see how these things are all interlinked. So there's no point saving money, being so efficient, and then putting thousands of people out of work, and then they can't spend any money. So you understand the balancing act. So it's a socio-economic question, actually. We cannot compete with AI. AI is perfection. It is absolute perfection. Just look at your day-to-day life. You don't need to be an economist, guys. Okay? You don't need to be an economist. You don't need to be a PhD or anything like that. Today, let's say you go to the movie theater. Where do you buy your ticket from? From a kiosk. That's not even AI. That's just simple technology. So let's start with software by itself. There's technology apps. So you used to have how many people employed over there? And today you've got like barely one help counter or two help counters, and then you have a whole bunch of kiosks. Jobs gone. Go to the airport. Your check-in again is on a kiosk. Now you don't go to the counter anymore. It's very rare. You have your self-check-in. How many jobs gone? You know, today when I started my career buying and selling stocks, I used to call a broker to execute. Today we laugh at you if you even, the whole brokerage line is gone for a toss. There are no stock brokers anymore. So it's a double-edged sword, guys. It's a double-edged sword. And the kind of advances AI has gotten, human beings cannot compete with it. If you look at the medical space, robots will be doing surgeries. I mean, these are surgeons going to be put out of work. Guys, surgeons. You look at the legal profession. In the legal profession, I don't know whether you all know, but research is the most important thing. Lawyers spend countless of hours researching. AI can find you what you need like a needle in the haystack. It is so efficient. So basically, lawyers may soon be out of work because the best way to win a case is what you call legal precedent. Now you're getting to the crux of the matter. I don't know whether you're aware, but a few years ago, the IMF actually published a document which actually confirmed that the top 1% actually owns 99% of the planet. That's 1%. So let's say we have 7 billion people. 70 million people own 99% of everything. 99%. I mean, that's a pretty scary stat, isn't it? It scared the hell out of me. You know, people give this number 80, 20, 91. It's actually the case. But you know what? That's like a fairy tale compared to the next step. Out of the 1%, at that time, 42 people owned half of everything. I don't know about you, but it's just ridiculous. It's a reality. And that 42 today has shrunk to under 25. You see, I live in a place called Dubai. Many of you have also live in Dubai. What is the tax rate in Dubai? Officially 0, correct. But we all pay tax. It's called the hidden tax. You could live in Switzerland, you could live in the Channel Islands, you could live in Dubai, you could live in Monaco. There's one tax every human being pays. Cannot escape it. It's inflation. So because the value of money is going down, because of constant printing and printing and printing, the buying power of the money, starting with the US dollar, the greenback, diminishes every year. The value goes down. So inflation is something that's eating into ordinary society. What scares me more is, again, you don't have to be an economist, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure this out. You have a job, you have a population that's increasing. We are now at 7 billion on this planet. Soon we'll be at 10 billion. So we have a population that's increasing. And we have a job market that is shrinking. You do the math. Second is how you're going to feed 7 billion people. Apart from all the stuff we've spoken about, the most important, we have to look after this planet. I'm not a environmentalist. I'm a pragmatic thinker. If this planet isn't around, what are we discussing? Well, like what I said in my thing, greed and fear is the bane of humanity. And people are negotiating, governments are negotiating at the climate accords. Negotiating. What are you negotiating? There's nothing to negotiate, guys. One day we won't be around. Then you can negotiate with yourself after that.